Bartender serves truck driver at night, runs to find boss when he does something shocking. It was a quiet night at Quaker Steak and Lube in Grand Island, Nebraska. Kari Anthony, a bartender and single mother of 3, was in the middle of her evening shift, serving the usual crowd of truck drivers who stopped by from the nearby interstate. One particular driver stood out, not because of how he looked, but because of the way he struck up an easy conversation with her. They chatted about life, work, and family. Kari mentioned the challenges of raising her 3 kids as a single mom, and the trucker shared heartfelt stories about his own mother, whom he clearly adored. As their conversation wrapped up, Kari watched him finish his meal and prepare to pay his bill of $89. What happened next left her utterly stunned, because when she looked down and saw what the driver had left behind, she would instantly run to find her manager. You see, it turned out the truck driver had left a tip, and it wasn't the modest $2 to $5 she expected. It was for $1,000. At first, Kari thought it must be a mistake, and so shaking, she ran to find her manager to explain what had just happened. The manager approached the trucker to confirm, spending several minutes ensuring the tip was intentional. But the man was adamant. He wanted Kari to have it. He insisted she keep the money and added, "Do something special for your kids." The mom later learned that the trucker hadn't just left the massive tip. He'd also quietly paid for the meals of several other customers at the bar that night. When the shock wore off, Kari started planning. She used some of the money to take her kids to the Nebraska State Fair, a treat she had always dreamed of but never thought she could afford. That night, he wasn't just a truck driver, the grateful mom would say. He was an angel in disguise.